Christians. Now, well, yeah, okay, good to be a Christian. This is the one thing I got to say about Christianity and about Christians, right? And I'll say this right now. I'll say this right now. I see a lot of black people today that are saying that they are atheists and that they're agnostic and they don't believe. And then I talk to them. And when I talk to them, what I find out is that they're not rejecting God. They're rejecting the brand of Christianity that where the Christian could blow up a church and kill 4 girls in the morning and still be a good Christian that evening. See, that's what they're rejecting. They're rejecting a brand of Christianity that took $100 trillion in labor from the slave, and they continue to enjoy and live on the riches, and then they tell the descendants of the slaves to get over it. See, that's what they're rejecting. They're not rejecting God, but they're rejecting a brand of Christianity that has said, oh, just forgive the oppressors and keep going. Just forget the oppressors. God said, no, you make sure you tell your children who oppress you and how you got out of that oppression. And if we had told our children that, we would not be picking them up and taking them to the morgue. If we had told our children that, we would not be meeting them in prison. If we had told our children that, we would not be passing them up on the street and doing all that. We wouldn't have. And that's why we were different in the 50s and the 60s, because our parents told us, look, you got to be careful because they do this and they'll do this and they'll come after you. They told us about that. They told us. And so we were different. And so you're not preaching a divisive message when you tell your children